Wingham Wildlife Park is back, and this time, the stakes are higher than ever. There's a whole world visitors here at the park don't often get to see.
The time ever does come where we need to intervene, Tara is happy for us to, we had it with Elizabeth and Margaret where she wasn't quite producing enough milk, and she's more than happy to just let us bottle feed the kids for her. So I trust that Tara will let us know when she needs our help.
Now, with our ongoing series, Explore Your Zoo, we can do just that, shining a spotlight on what goes on behind the scenes at Wingham Wildlife Park.
You see where that pale spot runs along his back? The heart kind of runs along that area.
So that's where you
So that's where we're going to get the sample from.
I mean, it's been very exciting. We've all very much enjoyed it. We've learned a lot as we're going through it, with obviously the chimps and the orangs. Obviously we're learning how they all act with one another, and obviously with Awan it was a little bit different with Tara. Obviously Tara being in more of a mixed group with obviously different individuals. It's a little bit different for all of them, and obviously with Awan it's a little bit more quieter, but I mean it's still great, and all of our team, especially myself as well, we've all had a really good year so far, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
This year the team here at the park are going bigger than ever, with many new species on the way, and even more construction to be done. The work has been set, and you're coming along with us. Just like last year, there will be plenty of joy, fun, hardships, frustration, exciting moments, and heartwarming ones too. And with the return of keeper training, there's going to be plenty to see. So sit back, relax, and join us as we explore your zoo.
But I go home and it's sort of nice to know that I've done everything I can to help this very important breeding program and progress this zoo forward.
Many of the animals here at the park are part of a Europe-wide program to breed endangered species. In our very first season, we saw firsthand the wonderful journey our primate team and Bornean orangutan Awan embarked on. And this year, things aren't much different for the hard-working primate team. For first-time mum, Awan, things were slightly different, and with it being uncharted waters for both herself and the keepers, there was a lot of working it out on the go. With Tonic shortly reaching 6 months old, there are lots of eyes on him and his progress so far.
Hello, Princess.
Okay. So, 5.5 months.
Crazy, isn't it?
I know.
Crazy.
I know how time does fly. So how's he been getting on?
He's getting on all right. She's so protective of him. She's doing really well with him. He's getting a little bit more adventurous now.
Yeah, well, we've been seeing he's been sort of climbing on the mesh a little bit by himself. Well, not quite by himself. She's been right there.
She's always
the
there.
Whole time.
She's always ready to catch.
Yeah, he's really sort of starting to really engage with everything and
he's so alert.
Show a real interest in
what is going on,
which is really sweet. Because it's such a huge change, really, to have a new baby in the space, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
And we've been saying that he's also been showing a little bit of interest in some food and things as well. Which is, again, not really sort of.
But them teeth are coming through now, aren't they?
Well, that was it. Again, the other day we've been seeing that we've got some teeth coming through too. He's still so little, isn't he?
Yeah.
But compared to how little he was when he was born, he's actually pretty huge. But
yeah, I try and compare him to Margaret, and I'm like, no, I don't remember Margaret even being that small.
His condition's looking nice. He's hitting the milestones in the sense of his teeth coming in and actually becoming gradually more engaged. The thing is, she's going to be mega protective of him in that first few years anyway. And, in the wild, they'd be literally on mum 24/7 for pretty much that first year. So the fact that she feels comfortable enough to let him be a little bit independent, I think is is really, really lovely. And that's, I think that sort of speaks to how sort of comfortable she feels in her environment, because if she wasn't comfortable for any reason, then she'd be holding on to him and sort of keeping him close all the time. The major milestones around this stage, so obviously he's about 5.5 months now and he'll be coming up to 6 months, not long off, are basically him just starting to get his first few teeth in, and we're already seeing that happening. It's quite sweet actually, he's got sort of the first few little incisors coming through, which is very sweet. If anything, actually he's exceeding those milestones, because actually I don't think he should be getting his first tooth until about 6.5 months.
With Tonic, when he gets older and stuff, she's going to be very sort of patient with him. She's going to teach him all these things, and sort of he's going to be a big mummy's boy.
We'd only had Awan probably a year when Tonic was born. So really, she was quite a new animal, even for us, when we were doing the pregnancy journey as well. So even seeing her progress as a mother, she's first time mum, none of us knew how she was going to react. Even just that small snippet is such a proud moment for her.
Over time, he'll start to gradually spend more and more time just away from that proximity to mum. So we would expect him to start not necessarily being crazy brave and wandering off, but he might start to do a little bit more solo play, a little bit more engaging with the environment around him. I mean, the girls have already said he's already sort of mouthing at food and stuff. Whether that's just because he's teething and his mouth is perhaps a little bit sore is the question, but you're going to start to see him doing a lot more in the way of just learning how to be an orangutan.
Obviously, Awan having her first baby, it was a little bit different. Awan at the moment, she's very quiet. She doesn't always want to come over, and she wants to look after little Tonic, which is super important. Whereas with Tara now, and obviously having Elizabeth, and obviously now Margaret, and obviously this new one that will hopefully come very soon. When this third baby does come, it'll be very exciting to see, because we'll hopefully be able to see whether we don't know the gender yet. Obviously, if it's a boy or a girl, we're very excited to see.
With Tonic on his way to becoming a fine young orangutan, the keepers must wait and see if he continues to hit each milestone at the right times. And with time, he'll be swinging around with mum and dad. In the meantime, the keepers' focus shift to expecting Western chimpanzee Tara, who is much closer to a due date than originally thought.
So what we do to start with is we will just start by putting that probe just on Tara's abdomen, get her feeling comfortable with holding that position for us as well. Now, the next step is actually adding a little bit of gel in there. So this is always a bit of a tricky stage because the gel is quite gloopy. Can be a little bit cold as well. We do try and warm it up for her, so it's less, it feels less strange for her, but obviously there's only so much we can limit that by. But we need the gel so that we can get a nice sort of window into her abdomen really, and get really nice contact between the probe and her stomach, because without the gel, as you saw just then, we don't really get much of an image. So it does make it very, very important that we get that in the right place.
Good girl. Stand up. Good job.
Well done, Tara. Good girl. Okay. Oh, we've possibly had a little flicker of a heartbeat there, but we're just going to have to.
Had a little flick there.
Little flicker. I think we maybe go the next square up from where you are.
Next square up.
Yeah. Leg, a bit of abdomen. Again, baby's moving around a lot again for us to do. Right.
Mind around place.
Little feet, actually.
Little feet.
Okay, let's go back to the first spot again, Hal.
For me?
Just see if we can. Oh yeah, I think that's possibly a hand just there, actually. Just going to quickly just.
Georgia seen the baby. We've seen the baby.
So here we can see we've actually got a nice cross section of the umbilical cord here. Okay, these little circles, and actually, nope.
Sorry,
that's all right. Let me go back to where you were, Hal, and then we can turn that colour off for a sec. But yeah, got some nice little circles there, and we've got some movement with babies. Babies having a little wriggle around. Can you try angling up for me a little bit? And then just fanning left and right a little bit, just so we can see. Back the other way.
Come on, stand up. Stand up. You've lost it, haven't you? Lost it. Stand up.
The training sessions, however, don't always go to plan. All it takes is one distraction or loss of focus, and Tara seems to be done with her training for the day. And although the ultrasound training is a great way to keep a check on both Tara and the baby's health, the sessions are still completely optional.
Doesn't always go to plan. As they say, don't work with children or animals, and I dare say in this place we do both. So yeah, no, with Tara, God love her, she decided that today wasn't on the cards for us. You know what? She's normally very good, isn't she? I think to her credit, I think it's like anyone, isn't it? It's like you or me. We have to go through days where we're in good moods and we want to get on with everything, and we have other days where that's not so much the case.
Yeah.
And as I say, clearly for today that wasn't the case for Tara. But as I say, normally she's a very good girl and she's become very cooperative and she works really well with us. So I think it's wanted to give her due credit, really.
Yeah.
Because she has been doing very well with her training, bless her.
She started off all right.
You know what,
we got some good images at the
thing,
start.
yeah. And you know what? It all relies on their free will as well. You know, and I think things like this kind of go to show really that when she does cooperate, she does it because she wants to. It's not like we're making her do anything there. That is purely her saying, yes, I want to engage in this training and this is fun for me. So when she decides, actually, you know what, I'm not in the mood, she'll let us know. Pretty sharpish, to be honest.
She's pretty confident. She's getting there. We're obviously overjoyed that Tara's pregnant. You know, not only for the park, but it's a big thing for their species as well. Tara's been on a journey, as always. We did obviously introduce ultrasound training this time. At the start, you know, she wasn't overjoyed about it. She wasn't too keen on the ultrasound gel for sure. But the best thing about Tara is she's so adaptable. You know, she's so clever and she's so intelligent. It doesn't take her that long to pick up new things. And if she knows she's going to tasty treat for it as well, she's not really going to kick off too much of a fuss, bless her. But she is definitely making a lot more progress now. Sometimes, you know, you just have to take a step back. We have to calm the situation down. You sometimes add in some other behaviours just so she's not doing the same thing over and over again. But she is doing really well on the journey. I'll be excited to see how it all pays off in the end.
You know, this is a funny one really, because obviously with Tara, it is her third pregnancy now. You know, but it is the first time we've actually done anything with ultrasound scanning with her. So it's been quite an interesting experience, because obviously she's got these sort of established training in place, but this is something that is very new to her still. And actually just to really see the difference in personality and how that can impact our sort of approaches to scanning, and having to be a bit more adaptable to that has been quite an interesting process. And it's been quite fun actually, because it makes it more rewarding, I think, if she's been perhaps a little bit more of a challenge than Awan was. So I think thus far in the pregnancy, it all seems to be going pretty well. We've seen lots and lots and lots of movement from baby. It's been spinning around doing all sorts of crazy stuff in there, and we've been getting nice regular heart rates, which have been looking very nice indeed. So thus far everything's been sort of progressing really nicely, and it's been nice to kind of have that reassurance each time we go in to see everything's sort of moving along as it should be, really.
I think even like the social dynamics of the group, they're a lot calmer now. They know there's nothing bad happening to Tara, there's nothing bad going to happen to them. You know, it's usually Elizabeth that's just missing her mum, really. Which I can't blame her. But the good thing about when we ultrasound train is you're doing shorter sessions, but you're more consistent about them. So it is building on it. You know, we can spend a little bit longer training with her, especially if the chimps are distracted as well, training with the other keepers. You know, it's such a social species. They're all learning. It's not just Tara, even though she's the big focus of it all.
With plenty of work to be done on the primate section, perhaps it's time we bring back our highly requested feature, keeper training. And what better way for Aaron to earn his second badge than being dropped straight into the deep end and put him to work on one of the largest, smelliest sections we have here at the park. But before we dive into the training, let's recap exactly what Aaron has got himself in for. One of our very own content creators is taking on the challenge of going through a series of keeper training sessions around the park. There will be 5 sessions, each focusing on a different section of the park, and with each session complete, a new token is awarded. When all 5 are collected, a certificate making Aaron an honorary keeper will be awarded.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of time off since the last keeper training. Lots of other stuff has come up, so it's going to be fun getting back into the hot seat, so to speak. We are working with the Primate team. As some of you might know, Primates I've always been a favourite of mine. They've always had a soft spot in my heart. So looking forward to it is probably an understatement, yeah. To be able to get a little bit closer hands-on with them and see what it takes to care for them and look after them and make sure they're getting all their enrichment and all their food. And yeah, we've got some. Careful, guys. Look, there's plenty of food going around. I suppose the cleaning, I'm a little bit nervous about the cleaning because I know that they are considered probably the smelliest section. This is definitely a lot worse than the giraffes.
Yeah, by the end of this, you will come out smelling like a monkey.
But it's part and part of looking after them, so yeah, very much excited.
Good luck to him. Personally, Primate section, it is commonly known as the smelliest section. You know, it's not too charming on the nose, but they're all nice enough.
I think Aaron will absolutely smash it. I don't have any doubts at all. However, my monkeys, on the other hand, might give him a run for his money. They can be cheeky chappies on the best of days, let alone with a stranger coming around as well.
I would say, in my opinion, it's slightly a little bit harder than mammals, just because we've got quite a lot to deal with. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still really good.
Hello guys, so we are back with keeper training. It's been some time. Obviously we've done all of our stuff with the mammal section. That was quite a lot of fun. We're now moving on to the primate section. And yeah, got a first little bit of training today. What are we up to?
So we're going to be cleaning the mandrills, putting you straight in the deep end. They're
Very
one
fun.
of the worst. So
I can already smell them.
get you doing a bit of poo picking, a bit of scrubbing, enjoying the smell. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Roll the sleeves up, definitely. It's going to be a bit messy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, should we get started?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So it does get very ingrained on the shelves, so you got to kind of give it
A bit of a scrub.
a good bit of elbow grease.
Yeah.
And then once that's pretty much scraped up, we'll then be able to do some scrubbing. That looks pretty good. Luckily the dusty bits, they do kind of scrub off
Yeah.
relatively nicely.
In the bucket?
Into the bucket, yep. And then repeat that for every shelf and the floor.
This is definitely a lot worse than the giraffes.
Yeah, by the end of this, you will come out smelling like a monkey.
Well, I might have to go home and have a shower and come back.
Have you got any plans after work?
No, just sitting in the shower all night.
I mean, the mandrills, in my opinion, aren't as bad as the callies.
Oh,
Our
really?
callitrichids, where they scent mark all their branches, when we're doing a deep clean and we're scrubbing everything, it gets so smelly. It just lingers as well. I've had a shower before and I could still slightly smell it after, so I've had to go and have another. It is horrendous. But that looks pretty good.
What about the orangutans? How are they?
The orangs, this is going to sound so weird, but their poop doesn't smell that bad in the grand scheme of things. It almost weirdly smells almost sweet. I think because they get quite like a bit of fruit in their diet, then it just kind of helps mask the nasty smell. But our chimps especially, they do get quite a bit of cabbage in their food. And what it does to humans, it does to chimps, so it makes you stink. And so yeah, the chimps are very smelly.
It's kind of like when you have Weetabix and you forget to wash it up and then it just dries in the bowl. That's how I would describe it. Doesn't smell like Weetabix, but it definitely kind of similar.
So with the dusty bits, it is sometimes quite hard to get it to scrub off. So we sometimes put a little bit of water down and just, in a way, basically massage it out of the wood.
Very nice.
And then
you might kind of have to go over bits multiple times with like
Definitely, yeah.
wipe it away, get a little bit more scrubbing done, wipe it away, because it likes to get right in there. And then once it's all scrubbed, sponge up all of the water.
Okay.
Don't worry about the bucket water getting dirty, because we will change it after this bedroom.
Very dirty.
And we will get a clean bucket of water for the window as well after.
Brilliant.
So yeah.
And just like that, Aaron's off, starting with a deep scrub and wash of all the platforms. Aaron quickly moves on to giving the viewing windows a good clean. But he's not done yet. Next is sweeping the floor, followed by even more scrubbing and washing. This time, however, Aaron's attention remains with the floor.
Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our mandrill cleaning. It's not quite done yet. You've got a little bit more to do.
Few more bedrooms, but not too bad.
But I feel like we've done a fair share. We've definitely got to experience the mandrill house and cleaning
It's definitely helpful not having to do the entire thing.
But we do have some other primate stuff to be getting on with. So we'll see you over, I believe, at some either enrichment or food prep. See you there. Okay, so we are on to our next set of... I almost said chimp then. Onto our next set of primate fun for the day. So we're doing a bit of enrichment making as far as I'm aware.
Yes, we'll be making some enrichment for our orangutans. So we're just going to make some food parcels with some leafy veg inside, and then we're going to put that outside the mesh to make it a bit more challenging for them. The fun of being in this building is that we have a lot of blocks.
Doors to go through, yeah.
That's belly hands. Doesn't need to be chopped small.
So
It's
am I just doing like...
half and half?
Half and halves, yeah.
Like, yeah. I think I'm strong enough. Going to cut this bit off with the string. And then there's some paper for you.
Paper. So am I sort of trying to hide it as best as possible?
Yeah.
Making it as difficult for them as it can be?
Yeah, he has to try and undo that through the mesh.
Oh, through the mesh as well?
Yeah.
I won't make it too difficult.
You're welcome to like break it in half as well if you want to make more than one parcel. I have scissors here.
Do more than one parcel.
For the orangutans, it's specially made food parcels with a twist. Once Aaron is done chopping the veg, he wraps them in parcel paper, ready to be placed on the outside of each bedroom. This will mean it takes the orangutans longer to get the leafy goodness, keeping their minds occupied for longer.
Here he is.
It also means they have to think about how they approach obtaining the food. With the orangutans being one of the most intelligent primates on section, the keepers are constantly trying to give them new ways to learn and enrich their minds. Although it has slowed the orangutans down, it's clear that it's still no challenge for them. And with Awan carrying tonic, things are made a little more simple so no one goes without.
So we are about to head in with the lemurs, as you can see. We've got some lovely buckets with some of their straw, is it?
Shavings.
Shavings, and we're going to put some food in there, and hopefully they're going to enjoy that. It looks like they're eager to go. So,
Always ready for food.
Yeah, let's head in.
Can just sort of pop them out on here.
Oh, there's no food in here yet, guys.
Because then we'll put food into each of them and then spread them around after. Cool, so you can take some bits of food, just a few little handfuls like this, pop it in, and if we give it a bit of a shake, so they have to kind of rummage through all of the shavings.
Whoa, that Crash.
Yeah, Crash, he fits his name very well. I kind of like to call him a bit of a nickname of Crash Landing because that is his style. He also likes to climb on top of anyone and everyone, as you can see.
Oh, that was a big drop. Hang on, let's give it a little shake first. Get it all prepared. Look, there's little pots already made up. He wants straight from the sauce.
Straight from the sauce every time.
You can jump up, that's it. Let's be fair to everybody.
Crash is always so happy with food.
I'm going to help Crash. On this bit. Do you want to get on the platform? We're running out of food in the bowl, but there's more in here. There's more in here. You want some in that one? With this. So this is the fun part of the job. Obviously you saw us this morning, we were cleaning out the mandrills, getting dirty, scraping poo, scrubbing poo. And now, the second part of the day, we get to have some fun with some very cute and fluffy animals, our lovely ringtail lemurs. Everybody seems quite chill, which is good.
Yeah, this is actually a relatively chilled out lemur group today. Quite impressed. They're normally absolutely all over the place.
Let's just pellet.
Hey, Yummy. Think of that.
You just dropped, that was a big bit of carrot there, buddy.
Good boy. I know, would you
You
like
want to
some
see
as
what's
well?
in there as well?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got some. Careful, guys. Look, there's plenty of food going around. So we might have jinxed it. We said it was calm, but now food is slowly going. It's every lemur for himself. There's another little bit there. Do you want that bit?
They prefer the orange stuff. Oh, wow. I'm impressed, Sid. Well done.
By the looks of it, you're not that interested in the pellet.
No, they absolutely love it during the summer, but
Really?
it seems to be during the winter time where they're just being lazy in the house. They don't
True.
really burn off
I
enough
suppose this,
energy to be
this
hungry
sort
for
of
it.
builds up that energy for them. You're just staying nice and cozy in here, aren't you? Yeah.
I think Crash is happy because you're really tall. Crash loves
can
to
see
be as
everything.
high up as he can.
We've already looked in there. Do you want to have a look at this one? You want that one? Okay, so we are in the nocturnal house. As you can see, it is very dark, but we're going to go give some of our
Night
night monkeys some food and a little bit of enrichment along with it. So yeah, let's go.
I'm going to hold it in the palm of your hand and hold it up to them.
Palm of the hand, yeah.
That's it. You just got high-fived by a night monkey.
Okay. So talk to us a little bit about the night monkeys. What makes these guys special?
I love the night monkeys. They're so cute, and I love their owl noises. So night monkey's other name is an owl monkey. So hopefully your audio can pick up on the noises that they make. But these guys, they're really friendly. They're more than happy to come over and say hello to us, especially if you've got grapes. That is the way to a night monkey's heart.
This is their favourite.
Yeah. We've got one left, so hopefully it's for you, Bubba.
How many have we got? 2 or 3?
So we got 3.
I
The
hope
other
that's
one's ran
worked
off with
out.
his grape.
Everybody's got a lovely grape.
Yeah.
So are we doing any terms of enrichment? Are we filling up?
So you guys are going to be scattering the food around.
Okay.
So we're going to utilise all the space in here.
Yep.
So we can use the shelvings, we can use the bowl holders all around. So I'm going to give you that.
You take that,
I'll take that.
Okay, right, let's scatter some of the food. So these guys, I would imagine, are quite natural foragers then?
Yeah. I think the nocturnal animals are so overlooked. A lot of people walk past our enclosures. Oh, you can't see them, they're not there. And it's if you actually stay and spend the time to look at them, you'll actually see them moving around, like they're jumping around Mia's head currently. Hello, what's he doing?
On the floor as well, or
platforms only? So these guys don't generally come down to the floor.
Up here?
Yeah.
It's dropped there.
You can put some in the bowl holders as well. Oh, someone's straight over for you, Aaron.
You guys coming over?
So what have you got? What have you got for me?
Got lots of food down here. Most of it is down here. We'll put some in the bowls the last little bit. In this one?
Yeah.
There we are.
Beautiful.
How about it, guys? I think they're definitely probably going to wait till we're out of there.
And that they did. With Aaron and Holly now out of the enclosure, the night monkeys felt more comfortable to explore and feast on the food Aaron scattered in their enclosure. The night monkeys, utilizing their excellent climbing skills to grab as much food as quickly as possible. With the night monkeys fed, it was on to feeding some more of the resident primates. Aaron had a go at throwing some vegetables onto the top of the gibbon enclosure, a common practice which encourages vertical foraging. And lastly, the vervets were treated to some slow feeder balls, which were filled with some of their favorite seeds.
So, Aaron, how have you found today?
It's been a lot of fun. There's more work than I imagined, but yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Never rest on the primate team. Never, never. How did you find doing the enrichment training, all the cleaning and stuff?
Training, enrichment, best bit. Cleaning, not so much.
It's the biggest part of your day.
Well, yeah.
We'll see if you'll make a keeper. So you enjoyed it though?
I did enjoy it, yeah.
Good, good. Well, sadly, not quite sure if you deserve this. No, I'm kidding. Here's your primate keeper badge.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, back in. So that's the second badge, guys. So we are almost halfway. Next time we'll be halfway. So yeah, stay tuned and find out what section we're training on next.
Raising awareness and supporting conservation is key to securing the future of orangutans and other endangered and declining species, both in the wild and in human care. If you want to be part of their story, follow us on our social media accounts. Spread the word and help us make a difference.